The Maryland Department of Labor announced that there were more than 108,000 new unemployment claims in Maryland this week. And in Virginia, Governor Ralph Northam said that it was over 150, the third straight week for exponential growth in both of those states. Well, here's the thing. Governor Larry Hogan said today that 95% of Marylanders, well, they filed their claims online without having any issues at all. But that still leaves 5% of Marylanders who are struggling to file their claims, and he says that is unacceptable.
Even one unemployed Marylander not being able to be handled is completely unacceptable to me, which is why I directed the Maryland Department of Labor to use every resource at their disposal.
Now, you've been sending us your unemployment questions every single day, and so we want to tackle one of those right now, and it's from a woman named Anita. So I want to show you that. She is saying that when unemployment is going to, her unemployment checks would be going to Maryland. She's been calling for the past 2 weeks for information. She says she can't file online because her employer is Nordstrom and they're in Tyson's Corner, and she lives in PG County, and she says that she is starting to lose her hope here. Well, last week I reported that Maryland had 400 people working in their claims center. And guess what? There is an update this week. Tiffany Robinson, she is the Secretary of Labor for Maryland, and she says that more people are joining the team.
We're in the process of more than doubling our claims center staffing by temporarily reassigning over 150 state employees and hiring additional contractual employees. This will ensure that we can better serve our customers and reduce the backlog of phone calls.
And in Virginia, Governor Northam says,
we are putting every resource we can into supporting the volume of unemployment claims we're receiving. The VEC is hiring more staff, hiring a private call center, and upgrading the claims website.
Our next question came via text message, and it's, are DACA recipients allowed to apply for unemployment if they're furloughed, and if so, how? Well, this question we can answer very easily. Take a look at this. I reached out to the VEC and Maryland Department of Labor, and they both say that DACA recipients who were laid off from their jobs due to no fault of their own are eligible to apply for unemployment benefits. Now, you can apply for those benefits online. I've posted the link to both of those claim centers on my Twitter page at Ariane. And now our next question comes from Marcia. She was lovely. We talked earlier today, and she said she is having a really hard time filing for unemployment. She lives in Maryland and works in Virginia. Here's her question.
My job ended August 6, 2019. The firm went bankrupt, and I was recuperating from metastatic breast cancer. So I used the 6 months of unemployment to, fully recuperate. And my benefits ended February the 6th. And my question is, am I eligible to reapply for unemployment benefits for the state of Virginia?
The answer is yes, Marcia, you can apply for unemployment benefits in Virginia. Take a look at this. Through the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, you can file for 13 weeks of extended benefits. And through the CARES Act, during those same 13 weeks, you can receive at least $600 a month. Now, of course, the follow-up question to that is, well, when am I going to receive my unemployment check? For that answer, we went to both Tiffany and we went to Ralph Northam.
By the end of next week, everyone eligible for benefits ending the week of April 4th will begin receiving an additional $600 per week on top of current regular benefits.
Next week, we will launch the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program, which will boost weekly payments to those who have filed for unemployment.
Robinson says that for the most part, Marylanders have received their money from unemployment claims in 21 days. Virginia didn't give us as much transparency, so we don't know the number for them. But if you have any more questions, feel free to DM me directly at Ariane or text us at 202-895-5700.